Did you know that air pollution can increase higher risk of obesity? Well, in rats. Shocking, right? Anyway, the study was conducted in the city of Beijing. A study appearing in the March issue of the Journal of the Federation of American Societies for Experimental Biology placed the pregnant rats in two chambers. One chamber exposed to the outdoor Beijing air and the other containing an air filter that removed most of the air pollution. So let's say that this is rat 2 who was exposed to the Beijing air. And this is rat 1 enjoying the much cleaner air. So, for a few days, both rats were fed the same diet. However, after 19 days, the lungs and livers of pregnant rats, aka rat 2, which were exposed to the polluted air, were heavier and showed increased tissue inflammation. These rats had 50% LDL cholesterol. What is LDL cholesterol, by the way? LDL cholesterol is low-density lipoprotein, or simply bad cholesterol. This cholesterol collects in the walls of your blood vessels, and higher LDL levels means increased risk of heart disease. Also, the exposed rats had 46% higher triglycerides. And what are triglycerides? Triglycerides are a type of fat found in your blood. They aren't really bad. In fact, our body uses these fats for energy. But high triglycerides might raise your risk of heart disease and may be a sign of metabolic syndrome. Also, the rats had 97% total higher cholesterol. Their insulin resistance level, a precursor of type 2 diabetes, was higher than their clean air breathing counterparts. All these measures support the study's conclusion that air pollution exposure results in metabolic dysfunction, a precursor to obesity. However, the results showed that the negative effects of air pollution were less pronounced after 3 weeks than they were at 8 weeks, suggesting that long-term exposure may be needed to generate continuous inflammatory and metabolic changes that ultimately increase the body weight. At 8 weeks old, female and male rats exposed to pollution were 10% and 18% heavier than those exposed to clean air. The results of this study, which was funded by the several agencies of Chinese government, are consistent with other studies that show air pollution induces oxidative stress and inflammation in the organs and circulatory system. Professor Junfin Zhang said, since chronic inflammation is recognized as a factor contributing to obesity, and since metabolic diseases such as diabetes and obesity are closely related, our findings provide clear evidence that chronic exposure to air pollution increases the risk for developing obesity. If translated and verified in humans, these findings will support the urgent need to reduce air pollution, given the growing burden of obesity in today's highly polluted world.
Created using Powtoon.